안녕하세요. 버시입니다. So I'm still in New York for a couple more hours at least. I came here so that I could go to the Monsta X concert, beautiful, in New York, as part of their first world tour. And I thought that it was only right that the Korean lesson for this month would come from Monsta X and their latest single, Shine Forever. Luckily for English speakers, part of the chorus is actually said in English because when they say Shine Forever, they're singing it in English. But there are definitely parts that are still in Korean. And in particular, I wanted to look at some of the lines that are said by Minhyuk and the leader Shonu. So to start with Minhyuk's line, Minhyuk says, "Jewel 보아니까 빛나잖아," which neighbor translates as, "Look at you, you're glowing." Maybe? No? Yeah, but if you look up other translations, then they actually translate it more as "you're shining," because that goes along with the title of the song. So to break down some of the words that are in there, "boa" means look, is coming from the verb boda, which means to see or to look. And then we have "niga." And I know "niga" can be a controversial word, especially if you're new to K-pop. Definitely for someone like me, English speaker, I'm American, then you have to just train your ears to hear the differences in the sounds when you're dealing with a different language. So there's nothing that's meant to be offensive here. "Niga" means you. The next word, "빛나잖아," comes from the verb 빛나다. So 빛나잖아 means it's bright or it's brilliant, but the verb 빛나다 means to shine. And I'm hoping that as I do more of my Korean lessons, which has not been a lot recently, just with everything that's going on in my life, I want to learn more about verb conjugations so that I can see a little bit how these words are getting transformed. You can see the root verb a lot of times and sort of say, okay, I understand how this root verb now became this word, but not necessarily what the translation was to know what these different tenses are and why it was translated that way that time for that song. And then in another song, it's slightly different, but it still comes from the same root verb. So eventually I will learn that, and I'll try to incorporate that into these lessons as I learn more about verb conjugations. But going on now to Shonu's line. Shonu says, Shonu's line is actually part English, part Korean, but looking at the Korean part of his line, he says, "넌 내게로." And I've seen this directly translated as "you to me," but in context, it means more like "come to me." So "넌" is another word for you, and then "내게" means to me. To recap, the words that we learned this month were boda, meaning to look or to see, niga, meaning you, 빛나라, meaning to shine, and non, also meaning you, and 내게, meaning to me. If you're able to see Monsta X in concert, I hope that you have a great time. They're really great performers, good entertainers, so I hope that you're able to enjoy the concerts. If you weren't lucky enough to get tickets this time, especially to their first world tour, because I'm pretty sure like all the American dates sold out. But if you weren't able to get tickets, I hope that at some point you were lucky enough to get tickets so that you can see them perform live and enjoy their music with them. Hopefully close. I don't know if you're like me, you weren't really that close, but it's okay. It's still a very fun concert. And yeah, I hope that you are able to use these lessons and other lessons in your own studying to learn more Korean, so that when you do see them in concert, you can understand more of what they're saying. Happy Hangulka learning, and thanks for watching.